Hello everyone. Firstly, I want to talk about the lighting. I'm sitting in the living room trying to get some good natural light for this video, so apologies if it goes, you know, in and out and changes, but I feel like this is probably the best place at the moment in the flat. It's a rough video. I'm going to try not to get emotional. You'll be able to tell by the title that it's not going to be a particularly fun one. I actually wrote some stuff on my phone last night because I just felt like I kind of needed like a little bit of guidance, and I needed to kind of run through my thoughts on the video before I made the video. Alright, so basically I'm making this video because I've had a tough time recently, and I know Stephen's been kind of similar. We've both been a bit down about things. It kind of only really happened about a week and a half ago. I got my period, I think it was around the 12th of May, and I had a really like down day. Like I felt really sad, and I just thought it was hormonal. As the week went on, I kept just kind of having these sad days, like they just weren't getting better, and I do feel like they're very often at the moment. I just feel sad, and it'll be during the most random time, like we'll be eating fajitas for dinner and I'll get upset and I was in no way in any right frame of mind to really film a video this week. Like the plan was to do like declutter and stuff, but you know, getting up and getting dressed and stuff has been enough of a struggle. So basically, why I'm filming this video, I haven't really been feeling myself, and I wasn't up to filming any other type of video. This video isn't for pity, that's not what it's about. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. It's more like about strength, you know, like it's like finding the strength to be honest, and for us all to be able to be honest about this situation and say that we're finding it difficult. I've reached that point now where I feel like I can be. But obviously there's been a lot of kind of thoughts and a lot of things that have led me to feel the way I felt, which I will discuss. Stephen and I were chatting about it last night, and I said to him about filming this video, and my kind of thought process on it was, if it can help at least one person to not feel alone, then it's worth filming it. I know so many people are feeling the same. I know it's a really tough time for people, and I read a statistic somewhere recently, and I can't remember the exact statistic, but it was about the fact that like there's going to be a lot of people suffering with mental health problems after this. I've been an emotional wreck. I have been crying at any which given time, and as I say, it's just like this overwhelming feeling of sadness, and I want to cry, and then I cry to Stephen, and it kind of makes me feel a wee bit better, but then it comes back. It's just like I don't really want to do anything, you know, like it's really hard to like motivate yourself. And it's interesting because I made a video at kind of at the start of all this when I was feeling quite motivated, and obviously we were fresh into lockdown, and I had a real structure. Well, there's no structure now. Like it's literally get up, get out of bed, get showered and dressed. If I do that in a day, then I feel like I've achieved something. And Stephen and I tried to go out a walk to like brighten our spirits. Neither of us are working. Maybe that has something to do with it. Stephen doesn't have any of his family here. Like they're all further up in Scotland, and we had plans to go there in May and we weren't able to go. So you'll be really missing them. Like I'm really lucky that mine's are 25 minutes along the road, so when things relax a little I can see my family, but it's very different for him. So obviously I've been thinking a lot. I'm a big thinker anyway, but with feeling this way I've been thinking a lot about the situation and why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, and like Stephen's kind of feeling it too. I think a lot of this is to do with like the time frame, right? We've been in lockdown for 2 months now, and it'll be 9 weeks on Sunday since I was last at work. So it's a long time to be doing what we've been doing and to be away from people and not working. I think I have been majorly missing interaction, which is interesting because I'm an introvert and I love alone time, and I'm missing it. I think it's like a normal human thing, isn't it? Like to like socialise with people and chat to people, and like we do that so much at our work. Like your work's kind of like your second home, and you make friends and everyone's like a family, and that is literally how I describe my work. Like we're a proper close-knit family. It's a lovely place to work and everyone's so nice, and like that daily interaction is like really important. So that's not been there, which obviously is very difficult. And if I'm feeling like this as an introvert, I can't begin to imagine how the extroverts are feeling, who, you know, really need and crave that social contact. Another big point that I spoke to Stephen about, and I think I spoke to my friend Jasmine about it too, was like the lack of growth. Like I feel like I grow in life because I talk to people, like have deep conversations with people, or I visit somewhere and it helps me to like connect with the world and like think about things, and I grow by meeting people and learning and exploring, and like we're doing none of that. Like it's been like 2 months of just a bubble. You know, I'm like the same person, just stuck. I'm not socialising, I'm not interacting, I'm not taking in anything new. And I said to Stephen, like I really should start reading, because I would be learning from the books, and like that's so important. I really think that you learn so much as a reader, but I've even been struggling to bring myself to do that. It was meant to be like the start of our season at my work, where it gets really busy. This time last year it was really busy and there was lots of interaction. I was talking to people from all over the world. So yeah, we just kind of feel stuck, you know, stuck in this bubble, like a lot of people probably feel. I think the biggest thing that has been for both of us is like the lack of anything to look forward to. Like nothing. Like we don't even know what we're going to be allowed to do. Like there's going to be some changes in a week's time for us here in Scotland, but they're not going to be massive. Hopefully they're going to allow us to do a few things, but even something simple as like go on a drive for me and for Stephen's like really important. Like he loves going drives and we haven't like been able to do that. So I hope that maybe that's something that can come in, like just to see some new scenery and just like brighten your day. We obviously live in a flat, so like we don't have a garden. Maybe that's another part of it, but like I never realised how much I planned my life around things to look forward to. I never thought I was that person, but like I am. Like just even planning a day to spend with my friends is something really fun to look forward to, and it always like broke up my weeks and like brightens my day. And then like obviously there's the holidays. Like we had so much planned in May. Like there was meant to be a hen party, like a wedding. Steve and I were meant to go to US. Like my gran just turned 90 there, and we weren't even able to be at her house. There is nothing coming to look forward to, because the thing is I had taken like a ton of holidays in May because I had weddings and hen parties, and then we were going to US, so like I've kind of used like as many holidays as I can. So like even when things kind of return slightly to normal, you know, and I go back to work, like Steve and I are not going to be able to visit US together because I won't have any holidays. Our work's like just saying that obviously we're taking our holidays as we go, which I totally understand, because there's no way that they could like grant them all once we go back. It just means like we've missed out on that, and even when things slightly return to normal, like while the ferries be running, like will Stephen and I even be allowed to visit his family? So that's kind of the things that I feel like I've been dealing with, like, you know, just like the nothingness and like the uncertainty of it all, and like not having a clue what's going to happen next. The final thing I want to touch on, because I feel like it's something that probably a lot of people can relate to, is like the feeling of overwhelming guilt for feeling these feelings. I feel like I've been kind of like shunning my feelings and like trying to like compress them and almost not even feel them, because I feel like they're wrong. I put this on Instagram and a lot of you were really supportive and sent me messages, you know, saying like it's all relative and you're still going to feel your feelings, but like there is just such a guilt factor to it. Like I'm a lucky one. Like I have Stephen, we have a house, we have food, we have like friends and family to talk to. Like there's people at the moment with like nobody. There's people that aren't making it, do you know? And there's people working on the front line. So that's been a big thing. It's been like feeling like I shouldn't be feeling these feelings and maybe not allowing myself to feel them because of that kind of guilt. So that's basically this video. I've said my bit and I don't want to make it too long, but I know that so many of you are going to be feeling the same. Like, a lot of you could relate to how I felt when I was posting on Instagram about just feeling really flat and kind of lost and stuff. And I really hope we can chat about it in the comments below. I hope we can have like a nice healthy discussion, but please be kind, because this is a really, really difficult video for me to film and to put up, and it's vulnerable. I don't think I've been this vulnerable on YouTube for a long time, so it's difficult, but yeah, it always feels good to open up and talk about it. I almost feel a little bit better just from filming this video. And if I ever feel like I need to get upset, then I get upset with Stephen, and that tends to help. I just want to send my love to you all, like everyone that's feeling the same way, because it's really, really tough. And we're all in different countries in the world, but I suppose we're probably all in a similar situation, and that things have changed and things are so different. And I think like another thing that I said to Stephen is, if I've ever had like periods in my life where I've struggled, like that has been like my struggle, but the world has carried on, if that makes sense. But at the moment, like, the world is struggling, and that's like such a heavy weight. I can't just go outside and the world is normal, because it's everywhere. So that's another kind of difficult part to it. Anyway, I'm gonna run out of camera battery, so I want you to all know that I'm sending all my love. And you know, if you're feeling like me, you really want to chat, please, please, please message me on Instagram, send me a private message, because I think that's another thing. Like, it's so important that we talk, that we tell people how we're feeling and not bottle this up. I'm a big advocate of that for mental health. Okay, I just had to delete some clips so I have a wee bit more time. I'm just going to make sure I've kind of covered everything. But yeah, literally, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here as well. And I hope that I can be back in a week's time with a kind of normal video that I'll feel like I want to film it, and that I'll upload something a little bit more positive. And I'm sorry that I had to kind of bring the mood to here, but I had to be honest. Like I've always said on this channel, that I'll be 100% honest and that I want to be relatable, and for me to have filmed something and put it up when I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling wouldn't have been genuine. It would have been me putting a smile on and forcing through it, which I'm not in a position to do anyway, so this felt like the only logical thing to film. I'm gonna leave it here, but I'm sending you all so much love. Please take care, stay safe, and thank you for everything, because all the messages from you all on Instagram in particular like mean a really big deal to me, and I honestly feel like we're like friends, and you're also supportive of me, so yeah, thank you for that. Okay, I'll see you soon, hopefully, with another video. Take care everyone, bye.